It's gonna, if you stay with it and don't let the devil bully you, don't give up, it's gonna happen to you too. It's gonna feel like overwhelming, and the devil gonna tell you, you might, why don't you just give up and go back to your life, live your life, and it sounds like you, and it'll feel like it makes sense, but it doesn't. The devil is afraid to depart from you. And he knows that if you stay on the straight and narrow and keep the light on him, he literally has no choice but to depart from you. It is happening. It is truly happening. And that's him talking to you, the spirit of evil, because all human beings are possessed in spirit and emotions, in mind and emotion. And the devil doesn't want to lead the body. It's not you. No matter what, don't care how overwhelming. As a matter of fact, if you become overwhelmed by it, you just feel like, what the? Welcome that feeling too.
Yeah.
Go into that layer of whatever you feel like. Go into it and pass through it. Go through the fire.
Yeah, I mean, I am, like when I really sit with it, it's I see that there's just, I'm already living in hell, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then to be able to see that I'm living in hell, it's like, okay, well, I see that now. When I say there is no choice, it's like, I mean, there always is, but it just seems so obvious that I'm going to walk awake and with God. It's just wild to see. Sometimes I feel like, because I can see the thoughts, it's like a video game of like Frogger, but like at 20 times speed, like zoom, 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 zoom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, eventually they'll slow down. If you stay watching, eventually they'll slow down to the point of disappear.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. And I had some, well, I don't know. It's just to see a lot is a gift, and then it does sometimes feel like a burden. And then I think that God's burden is easy. It's, that's, I don't know. I think this week I kind of just turned into a scrambled egg, and it started off by me genuinely giving something away.
Do you clearly understand that you're possessed, though?
I do. I do. Yes,
that
I do
way the
see
devil
that.
can't make you give up. As long as you know you're possessed, it's not you, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Just don't give up. I don't care who else walk away from it, whomever gives up, wish them well, you stay with it. Be willing to stand alone. You must stand alone.
Yeah.
This is a path that you must take alone.
I really, I know that, and I really, really saw that this week, like on a visceral level.
Yeah, I got to move on, so that's all you got to say? What the?
I mean, I don't know. You wanted to move on? Whatever.
Yes.
I will get this mic out of my...
Yes, Frank, and then here, and then Sean. Yes, did you have your hand?
I did.
Okay.
What her issue, you talked about that feeling, and I experienced that same thing. And for me, I understand why, you hear those stories of the people living on a mountain, monastery, the monks, and what it is it's death of the ego. When my ego started to die, I didn't realize, like a tree's got roots. There are so many roots inside of you. You're not even aware, totally asleep. And when it comes up, it means your life, and you have to be willing to die. And so give up and let it die and experience it, not try to keep it alive with things and food. And for me, it just, oh my God, sitting on a couch by myself, no radio, no TV, no phone, no nothing is just, it's the hardest thing in the world. It was.
Yeah. When you ride down the road, be aware your hand up, without having an accident, you want to be logic. But be aware with your hand on the steering wheel. Just kind of take a glance at your hand. You want to practice keeping your mind where your body is. But don't get so caught up that you have an accident now, but just lightly, all right? Slightly.